airflow. I'm going to show you this here in a second, which is something I made, but this is how I solved an airflow problem. If you design your van right, this may not be a problem for you, but it gets really hot in Colorado this summer. It's been 90 every single day, and this van gets super hot. So I go with my Maxxair and I set auto, and I'll set it to 99 so that when it just gets over 100 in here, it's cycling the air out. It'll start well before 99, but the fan's going and it's circulating air. Well, you got to have something open. Otherwise, you're putting that motor under a lot of stress because it's trying to pull in air from the outside from all these cracks. It just puts stress on the motor. So how do I get air? I have the common windows in the back in these vans, but if I crack those, then sometimes I forget. It rains heavy and floods the van, and I got so sick of it. It's happened multiple times, and I'm like, how can I deal with this? This is a problem. There's the kind of windows that pop out, so that's something to consider in your build if you want to do something like that. Also, you have windows over here. You know, I can just crank this window open. That's great. So there, problem solved. No rain's getting in. Except my door is right here, and these little window lifts here can just be broken right off, and you can reach your hand in here. Even if you just crack it slightly, you can just pull the door up easily and pop that open. So I don't like that from a security perspective. So another design consideration is you could make that window have the you know, the raise there where you can crack it open, but mine had a fixed window and I don't have one. Maybe I'll do it in the future. So that wasn't an option for me. You could also crack your front windows, but then you got water coming down on your electric panel down there. So I didn't like that. You can put in floor vents. I've seen floor vents. You can do that. I didn't like that option. So I didn't think about this when I was building the van as much. So what I did is I came up with this design. And really, I just took out the frame from one of these windows and I cut plexiglass, very thin plexiglass all the way around. And I put a little extra blob there so that if water is going to hit this, it's going to come down. It's not going to come in the van because it's going to hit this little thing and pour out the outside. And that works very well. And then you have to put, I got a closed cell foam 1/4 inch, very thin. It's 1/16 inch, and went all the way around the thing so that water couldn't seep through this. So I'll pop this in and kind of show you how it works and try to do this one-handed. So pop that in like that. All right. So there we go. So you can still open it. You can still get fresh air. You do have this panel here. But what I do is I close it like this. That creates that crossover. So rain is not getting in here. I've tested it pretty extensively. No rain is coming in. And between the glass and the plexiglass, I got about a 1/4 inch. It's still putting some stress on the motor, but I'm getting air in here. I'm getting, you know, you can feel the air coming in. It's coming in pretty well. Still putting a little stress on the motor, especially if the fan's on high, but it's better than nothing, and it's working, and it's not flooding my van. I don't have to remember to go out and close my window. So it may be helpful to some people, at least something to consider when you're building your van. Adios.